This system I'm about to show you allowed me to make $5,000 per month editing from my bedroom, and anyone can do it in 90 days or less by following a few simple steps. It's not about learning new trends, it's not about chasing clients on Fiverr, it's not even about building your personal brand. It's a process that 90% of editors overlook, and because of this, they stay stuck, broke, and unable to escape the low-paying hellhole. So get ready to take notes because I'm about to dive deep into the exact 4-step process that took me from $0 to $5,000 per month, all from my bedroom. And once you understand this, you will never worry about getting clients again. See, it all comes down to one thing. It's the one thing you know you need to do, but no one shows you how to do it right. But once you figure it out, it becomes a golden key, a key that unlocks the gateway to consistent clients, financial freedom, and the life you dream of. And once you have it, you will never need to deal with low-paying clients again. And this key is what I call the cold to sold system. It works like this. First, we make a big list of strangers who might need editing and can afford to pay what we want. Second, we do our homework and research our leads. Third, we create and send personalized messages that give them lots of value up front. Fourth, we follow up many times in many ways. Now I'm going to dive into each step much more in depth, but first let me explain why this process is so good. Number one, you don't need to post content and pray that clients stumble across you. You focus on one message, you send it to everyone, and you improve that message every single day. Number two, it's reliable. If you want more clients, send more messages. More inputs equals more outputs. That's it. Number three, no one knows what you're doing. This system is private. No one can copy your strategy, and no one even knows you're in the game. Number four, the fundamentals don't change. What works now will likely continue to work for the next decade. Content changes every day, but the rules of outreach stand the test of time. But here's the thing. Most editors will fail before they even send a message, and it's all because of one simple mistake. Fall into it, and you're pretty much doomed before you start, but avoid it, and you will skyrocket your chances of success. The mistake is this: they reach out to the wrong people. See, most editors will scroll around, pick random people, and send messages with no strategy. But that is the worst thing you can possibly do. And I know that because I've been there. You end up ignored, doubting yourself, and wondering if you're even good enough to keep going. But I don't want you to go through that. So step number one is to make a list of at least 50 qualified leads we can contact. But before creating the list, you need to know who you want to edit for. Online coaches, gaming creators, faceless channels, entertainment YouTubers. Pick a lane and stick to it. Now we can start looking for these kinds of clients. But when searching for them, we have to be sure each lead fits 3 important criteria. And I call these criteria the big 3. Number one, we need to be confident that we can edit their videos better. To figure this out, watch their videos. Then ask yourself if you can edit them better to improve retention and engagement. Number two, you're confident they can pay you what you want. For this, we have to make an educated guess. Base this on how many views they get, how many subscribers they have, and whether they sell something. Number three, they need to be selling something. This could be merch, services, digital products, but in general, something they sell. If they don't fit the big 3, we don't add them to the list. So where do you find these people? Well, luckily with the rise of the creator economy, quality clients are everywhere. Here are my favorite places to look. Number one, YouTube. Start watching creators in the niche you want to edit for. If you find creators who fit the big 3, add them to your list. Then check out their about page for contact information. If not there, check their video descriptions for emails and socials. Number two, interest groups. This one is a hidden gem. Join Facebook groups, school communities, Twitter communities, anywhere where your ideal clients hang out. Look for people who fit the big 3 and then check if they have a way to contact them. And if you can't find a method of contact, then you can DM them in the group. But do this as a last resort, as you don't want to come off like you're just there to pitch your editing. Number three, YT Jobs and Roster. These are websites where creators are actively searching for editors. I've had students like Asa land retainers for thousands of dollars just by reaching out here. Asa landed a short form cooking creator with over 670,000 followers. Now he's getting paid thousands every month and building a killer portfolio. Number four, Instagram and Twitter. These take a bit more digging, but try to find creators in the niche you want to edit for. Solid leads are everywhere if you're paying attention. So we've now built our list of 50 qualified leads, but we've run into a bit of a problem. You don't want to sound like every other editor begging for work. You need to get their attention and earn their trust fast. So the question becomes, what do you actually say? Because contacting strangers, that presents us with 3 problems. Number one, we don't have a way to contact them. but we solved that. Number 2, strangers don't know us. And because of that, number 3, strangers don't trust us. So how do you reach out in a way that gets their attention and earns their trust? You simply have to do your homework. Since strangers don't know or trust us, we have to make the message personal and give big value fast. To start, the first line of your message should look like it's from someone they know. The best way to do this is by actually knowing stuff about them. So find 1 to 3 things a friend might know about the prospect. Then compliment them on it. And ideally, you want to show them how it benefited you. Do this for each prospect and write the compliments down. Now, we have to find a way to deliver lots of value fast. And there are 2 main ways I recommend doing this. You either do a re-edit or a content audit. Or for leads you really want to impress, do both. But here's how each one works. Number 1, the re-edit. Pick a 30-second section from one of their recent videos. Then re-edit it and make it significantly better. That could mean better pacing, better animations, better sound design, or more. In general, whatever would significantly improve it. Then export it and upload it as an unlisted YouTube link so they can instantly view it. But if your edit isn't going to blow their mind, then consider the next option. Number 2, a content audit. A content audit is a short video breakdown where you review their content. You explain what's working, what's not, and offer your help to improve it. It's all about showing you understand them, their niche, their content, and their audience. So here's how you do it. First, pre-select 1 or 2 of their recent videos. Then record yourself and your screen using something like Loom or OBS and start the video like this. Hey Josh, thanks for watching this quick video. Just wanted to give you a super fast breakdown of a few things I really like about your content. Then I'll talk about a few areas where I feel like I could help you level it up. Next, go into 1 to 3 things that are working well for them. Be specific. This makes them feel good, shows you're paying attention, and that you understand what makes good content. Then gently point out 1 to 3 things you think could be better. Focus on things like the strength of the hook, the pacing of the video, visual effects and transitions, sound design and music choice, and explain exactly how you could help fix or improve those areas. And don't just say what could be better, mention the impact. For example, maybe the intro is not that good. The intro definitely affects retention, and when retention drops, the algorithm won't push the video, which means less views and less revenue. That kind of feedback shows you're not just looking at edits, you're thinking about the bigger picture, channel growth, video performance, and helping them make more money. Keep the video short, aim for 1 to 2 minutes max. Then end the video with a call to action. Something like this. If my thoughts were helpful, I'd love to show you what I can do. Just reply to this message and I'd be happy to do a sample edit for you. Either way, thanks for taking the time to watch this video and keep up the awesome work. This short video delivers lots of value, builds trust, and shows them you're not the average editor begging for work. So now you've got your list, you've done your homework, you've made something valuable to send. You are now closer than ever to landing your first high-paying client, but there's still one final piece that can either make or break this entire process. And there's one thing the best editors in the world do when they reach out that gets them way more replies. And once you understand it, you'll be able to turn strangers into paying clients faster than the speed of light. It's step number 3, personalize and deliver value. First, start your message like a friend. It should feel familiar, as if it's from someone they already know. This is where our research comes into play. Let's pretend as an example that I was trying to reach out to personal trainers. Here's something I might start with. Hey Josh, it's Norman. Just watched that recent video you made on how to properly bench press. It was killer. My form is so much better now. That 45-degree elbow trick really helped. Thanks for that. In this example, I introduced myself by saying it's Norman, as if he already knows me. Then I compliment him on something specific and how it benefits me. By this point, he feels good that someone's recognizing him, but he might be wondering who I am. So then I'd quickly shift to delivering value. By the way, I'm a video editor who loves working with personal trainers like you. I noticed a few areas in your videos where I could help improve engagement and drive more sales. So I put together a short content audit with a few suggestions, then put in your audit link. Also, I re-edited a recent video to show you what that could look like. Put your re-edit link. Then after you deliver the value, end with a call to action. Your goal with this email is to get your foot in the door and blow them away with even more value. So you can say, if you're up for it, I'd love to do a free trial edit to show you even further what I can do. Just reply back if that sounds interesting. Now, this is an email example. If you want to send a DM instead, the only thing you'd need to do differently is ask before you send the re-edit. If you send it up front, it will appear as a massive pop-up leading to a new web page, and it looks really scammy at face value. So say something like this instead. Hey Josh, it's Norman. Just watched your recent bench press video. Definitely fixed my form. Thanks for that. I'm a video editor and I actually re-edited a short clip from one of your videos. I used a style that I think could improve retention and engagement. Want me to send it over? This way you're still delivering value, but you don't send it immediately to avoid coming off like people who send spam links. From here, your goal is to steer the conversation to get a free trial edit. Once you get that edit, you blow them away again with an insanely good edit. Then once they're impressed, shift the conversation toward paid work. Keep it casual but clear. Then agree on a per video rate that works for both of you and start delivering consistently. After you've done 3 to 4 videos and built some trust, it's time to pitch the next step, a monthly retainer. This is where you propose the idea of doing a set number of videos per month in exchange for a flat monthly price. This exact process, from cold outreach to the free trial to pay per video and eventually landing a retainer, is exactly how I went from broke in my bedroom to making $5,000 a month editing videos I love. And if you follow these same steps, there's no reason you can't do the same. But here's the thing. You need to keep track of who you reached out to, who's responded, and who you have to follow up with. And that is a lot to juggle without a proper system to organize it. That's why I want to give you something I normally only give to my paid clients. It's my cold to sold outreach tracker, and it's the exact spreadsheet I use while building my business. It helps you stay organized, gives you exact follow-up dates, and make sure there's no missed opportunities. I've never given this out before, so click the link below this video to get your free copy now. But what happens when you do everything right and still don't get a response? It's frustrating. It feels like you just wasted all your effort for nothing. And that's where most editors give up. But if you stop here, you are missing the most powerful step in this entire process. A step so important, I can confidently say I wouldn't be where I'm at without it. Because just by doing this one thing, you can instantly triple your chances of landing the client. And it's all about step number 4, the art of the follow-up. Let me tell a brief story on why follow-up is so important. A few years back, I was in Atlanta filming for an artist signed to Sony Records. Later that night, I ended up at a Waffle House with the Sony A&R for that artist, the guy who works directly with the talent. While we waited for food, he told me a story I will never forget. He told me about the time the CEO of Sony Music was trying to get a major celebrity to attend a film launch party. He sent the guy a message. "Hey, we're throwing a launch party for the new film this Saturday. Would love for you to come. Your presence would mean a lot." So what did the celebrity say? Nothing. Crickets. 2 days go by. The CEO sends another text. "Hey, just wanted to bump this. Would really love to see you at the party. It's going to be big for the label." Still, no reply. Now it's the night before the event. He sent the celebrity 2 text messages and hasn't heard anything back. So what does he do? He sends another message. "Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. If you can make it, we'd love to have you." Hours go by. Nothing. But then he hears this. It's the celebrity. He says, "Appreciate you following up. I'll be there." And I remember after I heard that story, I paused. Because if the CEO of Sony Music, one of the most powerful people in the industry, can follow up 3 times with no shame, what's stopping me? He didn't stop after being ignored once. He didn't get in his feelings or assume the guy wasn't interested. He stayed consistent and respectful. And it worked. If he had stopped after that one message, that moment would have never happened. And that's the power of follow-up. But here's the thing. Because most editors follow up a few times and wait. And when they never hear back, they assume the silence means no. But more often than not, it just means not seen. So how can we make sure our leads actually see our messages? Well, think of the lead like someone you care about. If it were your parents and you needed to get a hold of them, would you stop after one message? Of course not. You'd text, call, even leave a voicemail. You'd keep trying because it matters. And that's exactly how you should treat your outreach. Don't just send one message and give up. Message them many times on many platforms until they're ready to listen. I always start with email first. And the reason I say email is that most people don't respond. But this just gives you a green light to follow up somewhere else. Try their Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, even communities like school. And when you reach out again, you can use this email as an excuse. "Hey Josh, I'm just following up about my email I sent a few days ago. Not sure if it landed. From what I've seen, I'm confident I can help improve the quality of your content. Mind if I send over a quick edit I made for you?" Now it's not just a random cold DM, it's a follow-up with a valid reason. So here's here's how I personally do follow-ups. I follow up 5 to 7 times, but never all on the same platform. I spread them out because if they're not checking email, maybe they're active somewhere else, maybe on Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter. And every time I act like I genuinely want to get in touch, not like I'm just checking a box. So I'll send an email, then follow up the next day on Instagram, wait another day or two, try LinkedIn, then loop back to email again. Every message is spaced out 2 to 3 days apart, each one on a new platform. And when they see you putting in that effort with urgency, but not desperation, it sends a powerful signal. You're serious and you're someone worth replying to. And if you apply this system, there is no reason you can't start landing clients in the next few weeks and start scaling your income to $5,000 per month or more. But if you really want to make this system work, you can't just reach out. You have to blow them away with the quality of your editing. And there are actually a few things that the top editors do that make their work impossible to ignore. It's a few tricks they focus on that land them the highest paying clients. Because at the end of the day, great outreach gets you attention, but great editing gets you paid. So if you want to learn exactly how to edit so good that landing clients becomes easy, click here to watch my next video where I break it all down step by step.